Never thirsty. Never thirsty. He a legend everywhere. Him,
of course.
KRS.
I'm just saying, like, he's a guy that, like, the pandemic really worked for him.
Listen, it worked. Well, listen, the pandemic invented this type of podcast that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
This
well,
is
Zoom
really
didn't exist. Remember how quickly Zoom just became a thing? Here's a good edit point. Remember how quick Zoom became a thing? It's like we didn't know what Zoom was, and then the next day we all knew what Zoom was. Have you ever seen a company take over quicker than Zoom? Okay? Never. I've never seen anything like it because Skype was around and Facebook, you could message people and all sorts of FaceTime is on your phone. And all of a sudden the pandemic happened and it was like, we're all locked down. The next day, everybody had a Zoom and everybody's on Zoom and on poker and now TV shows, they're having Zoom and Zoom. It's like they were ready. It's like, all I want to do is Zoom, a Zoom, and a boom, boom. They were ready.
Shout out to K7. That's my homeboy. I have like 4 records with K7, so shout out to K7.
You know what I'm saying, though? Like, a year ago, what was Zoom? It wasn't even a thing. That goes to show you how quickly. Look at that, man. Overnight.
No, out of necessity.
But Zoom wasn't invented overnight, though, Neff.
No.
That's like a real technology, something, it's like a real thing that had to be developed and built. Like, how did they become the thing?
I'm gonna tell you how.
How did you hear about Zoom?
Well, I knew about Zoom before that, but I'm a tech junkie, so that's
right. Okay, my bad.
But Zoom was people over 35, 40, they hate the internet. The internet is like computers are still super foreign to them. So out of necessity, they were in the house and they're like, oh my God, what do I do now? What's easier to say than Zoom? A 50-year-old woman or man saying Zoom, not Facebook, and go through the app. It says Zoom. Everyone's using it, and it became the easy thing to do, not the better thing, not necessarily, but it was easy for those 45 and up.
So you think it's like the grandparents wanting to talk to the grandchildren?
Yes, they joined the fray.
But of those grandparents already FaceTime.
Not really. I know flip phone grandparents.
People started having Zoom birthday parties. Like at the beginning of the pandemic, people had drive-by birthday parties and not in the drive-by sense that how it usually would use. I'm talking about like a pandemic drive-by sense where it's like you roll down the window, happy birthday, Susan. She's just standing there waving to people and they're holding up signs and like honking.
Out of necessity, the old people, when I say old, I mean just over 40, had to join the social media platforms. They had to do it all at once.
Yeah.
We thought March, we were all going to die. We're wearing masks. We're going to die. The government is shutting us down.
Yeah.
We're going to die. Let's speak to everyone.
I thought I was going to die if I left my apartment.
Yeah.
I thought, like, when I went into the elevator, first of all, WireFang, this guy still, like, never takes off his mask. But I'm saying that you're like, I have a N95 and I have a thing and I have like this and I have rubber gloves and I'm in the store and I'm wiping all the groceries when I get inside. I don't want to be near somebody because nobody knew, so it was like an unknown thing. Anyway, go ahead.
The guest is here?
The guest is here. So it's good to stop. It's good to stop a funny Zoom conversation before we get into pandemic theories. It's a good place to put it on the table.
Never thirsty.